Hello, welcome everybody. It's Racer here, Doug, and we are trying to go live. Um, Big day in Gran Turismo 7 world. Uh, so we'll see what we get. I'm just gonna make sure I turn on some stuff here. No, we gotta turn that off. Alright, we're probably gonna have to skip through that. Yep, just gotta skip through that. Alright. Alright, well, I'll see if we eventually get live on this phone so I can verify what's going on. I'm going to turn everything off. Here we go. Probably get demonetized. I'll get strike on the channel again. So, again, welcome everybody. And it is Gran Turismo 7 update day. This is Spec 3, update 1.65. The big day. We have two different things going on. You have the normal content update, and you also have a paid DLC, the Power Pack. We will not be getting the Power Pack, so we don't get paid from this, obviously. So I don't have any desire to do single player races. So yeah, we're just gonna do the free content. So let's see how it goes. I can't show you this, so we just have to cancel it. And yeah, a lot of the stuff we can't really show online. Yeah, read the full text. I think I can show this. Possibly, we'll see. Blue screen's out. So yeah, opening movie has been changed, which we had to skip through. Added some cars since I'm not doing this on a Elgato. I can't really show it. We're not capturing it and then re-showing it. So anyway, we'll just exit out and go this way. So yeah, it's got a bunch of new cars. It's got 8 cars, 2 Ferraris, a Polestar, Renault Espace, yeah, right, there's an E-Pace, F1, Mines GTR, Mitsubishi FTO, and Fiat Panda, and I think that's yeah, and the Gran Turismo car, the 35 F3500B. So, all right, so we're gonna start this and see where we go. All right, we'll open the map. Oh, there we go. There's Sarah. Welcome to Spec 3. Collector level has been increased. I can already see that my level is up to 70. And I've got extra menus and special stuff. We'll probably jump through all that first. Driver's already 50. So, yeah. So we're at 50. We've spent we got 620,000 points, which puts us right to 70. I think most guys that have had this game from launch, or players I should say, are going to go right to 70. If you've been collecting cars for a while, it doesn't take much. I mean, my son's at level 50, and he's playing, just haphazardly. He's a trophy hunter, so he's just hunting trophies. So, yep. And so that unlocks some new extra menus and new menu books. So, Alfa Romeo, which I almost got that car, the Berlinetta, which I didn't. I wish I didn't have enough credits. So, everything else I think I should already get. And here's the permanent brand invitations, which I think you still get them. They'll still come in roulette tickets, which is kind of not smart, not nice. I don't like it. Yeah. We have gotten all of these cars. Of acquired them, I should say. Hope the audio's okay. So there we go. There's Power Pack, the Power DLC. I hate the word pack. I don't know why I don't like the word pack. Just I don't know what it is. So yeah, we don't. Yeah, it's amazing. This is a big. Well, we're gonna offer another DLC. We're making a three mass sailing ship. Plop it right in the. It's just right in the middle of the map. It's kind of weird. Which is kind of funny because if you look past it, if you go past it, the road goes to the left and it comes back around, and then it's the same to the right. Go here. The road goes to the right, and what's over there? You know, there's stuff over there. I want to go over there. Can I go over there? So, all right. So that's that. They added escapes. The weekly challenges are a little different. It's got like a little tab over here. I guess you open it up, so you got some stuff to do here. So that's kind of, you know, it's the same thing. Actually, this is. I guess it'll change next week because they just did this one, so this will probably change. So, and then cafe, it's got some stuff over there. And then there's the cars. All right, so special gifts are waiting for us. What special gifts do we have here? Oh, what could be it? What could this be? Is this something I didn't open up? Oh, yeah. So they did give us the NSX concept from doing the time trial. Yeah, I'll receive it. Because you get the car and the livery versus just the livery. I think it was Naft was saying that. Nefertiti, YouTuber. So there, it's in my garage. Yay. So I'll get out of here and we'll go look at the other ones. Hey Todd. Hey Corvair. That is cool. Yeah, some guys have probably already been on it. I think you watch while you listen while I work. Okay, so it's nighttime. Wow. So cafe. Let's go to cafe and see what we get from the cafe first before we go buying cars. So extra menus. So we have a bunch of new ones. Should be all the way at the bottom. So yep. So dang it, I had that car and I sold it. Okay, so I get the one. So I that's 20 million right there, and I think that's like not much, but it's on sale, so maybe we'll go buy that and we'll get that. So what's a 6-star roulette ticket? So that might be worth it. We'll have extra credit, so we can buy that one too. I think this is only 4. No, it's 5. This is 4. We'll receive this. Yeah, we'll check out the data logger at some point because there's a lot of stuff to do here because we've got new tracks and new cars. The TTs. We love TTs. Yeah, I'm really excited. I know that I watched some YouTubers and I think some of it was a bit of hype, too much. A lot of us were expecting. I think we were making our own hype. I don't care, Luca. I really don't. The hairdresser car. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot to go over just for some cars. So yeah. A lot of hype. A lot of people are making, speculations, assumptions that you're going to get a lot more than we got. That we were going to have sport mode was going to be overhauled. It really wasn't. Nothing was done to sport mode at all. If you read the patch notes, nothing was done with sport mode. Online lobby settings were improved, which is kind of cool. But there's still no penalty system adjustments. You still can't sell stuff. The lobbies are still only 16 cars. There's those are things that I don't think will ever be fixed. I mean, before the life of this game is over. So let's we'll go jump over to Legends cars and see what we need to buy over here. I know the Berlinetta is still available. Yeah, it's still there. So they just re-added it. So that's kind of neat. Now I already have that. This is the one I don't have, and it's not very much. I think that's the one I need. Yeah, I have that one. So they added a bunch of cars. There's a lot more cars here than before. I guess so people can buy them and get their rewards. So that's not too expensive. Purchase. I already had it. That's the thing that gets me. I think I had it. I think I had it, and I was like, I sold it. So maybe I didn't. Maybe I was like, I'll get it later. But I don't think I get in it next. No. And the rest of them, that's the one I need. And I think I'll probably be able to get it. So here's one of the new cars. The Spas or the E-Space. That's like a Spas F1. And I think this is probably the rarest car in Gran Turismo that was a real car. I don't know how many they made, but I think it's only one. We can learn about it. So yeah, yeah. I think. Uh, yeah. Pros purchase. It's only 2 million. That's surprisingly low, actually. I think for something that was real and it's an icon to Gran Turismo, and in real life, it's kind of cool. So, real insanely fast grocery getter of all get out. So, we won't get it now. I don't think you can't do anything to that car according to Tijney, Martin Grady. So we'll back out of there. We'll go up here and grab some more credits. I think this is where it's a new time trial. So on the new track. Ow. So yep, we'll take our 2 million credits, and I'll pay for our car we just bought. So yep. There it is. At Yas Marina. And then this is at Branch Hats. That's the Polestar thing. I think you might be able to get the Polestar. I don't think I'll buy the Polestar. I think I'll just rent the garage. Why is there another thing in the garage? Oh yeah, I know, right? Duh. Yeah, okay, so next cars up here in the used cars, the other two. Uh, there it is, the Mitsubishi FTO. People that are long-winded or long-time fans of Gran Turismo would know this car. I vaguely know it because I've played a lot of the Gran Turismo games, but I didn't get hitched to it as much as other people. It was a car that wasn't sold in America. Maybe it was sold in America under another brand or another name. I think it was sold in Europe and Canada, but we didn't get it here in America. I could be wrong. So I wasn't much of a Mitsubishi fan as much as I did own a car that was partner built. I had one of the Diamond Star cars, the Eagle Talon, which had the legendary 4-cylinder turbocharged Mitsubishi engine in it. So anyway, so we'll buy it per Josh, and quite a few things you can do this car. We'll look at these things when we yeah, we'll get in this and then we'll just buy this. This is the Fiat Panda, another legend in Gran Turismo. It looks like a Yugo to me. It looks like a rust bucket. It's cool, whatever. Probably has about as much use as some of the other rust bucket cars. I mean, the Mini Cooper has more uses than this thing probably does. You'll probably be able to put a Hellcat engine in it though. So we'll go ahead and buy it. 14,000 credits seems a bit steep for something so, meh. I would have think like less than 10,000. No, I don't want to get it. 14 grand for that. Well, 14 grand for the Copen. So that seems a bit. I think there's 12 grand for the Swift. So it's the Fiat 500. 13 for that. This is cheaper for the Fiat, which is actually a nicer car. So I don't know where the pricing comes from. You know, that thing was a real, I don't know. All right. All right, so now to the new cars. There's also another menu. There's a seasonal menu available. So Europe, let's go to Asia Pacific. We'll buy the mines. This is a pretty impressive car. 621 horsepower. 3 million credits. So this is 3 million. We'll go ahead and buy it. Purchase it. You never have enough GTRs, right? It's sick looking, really. I mean, if you watch Haggerty on YouTube, their channel, there's a guy on there, Larry Chen. He's a world famous photographer, and he's a big JDM guy in that scene, and he's gone over there and taken pictures with mines and Spoon and Nismo, all those Japanese iconic manufacturers and tuners. So here's Nismo. I want to see this. So that was 3 million credit. How much was the Nismo GTR? The Z-Tune. No, the Z-Tune was 3 million. So it's the same market. So, oh yeah, go back. Gran Turismo. This is it. But the Mines car, I think the R33 Mines was one that surprisingly, it might be coming. They might be, because they just added it as a brand. They might add the 33, which I think is one of the best looking cars ever. After not being aware of it, but looking at it now, comparing the different GTRs, the 34 is probably the best of them, but the best looking, I think, is the 33. So, and here's the F3500B, and that's the A. So you look at 773 horsepower, 719 horsepower, same size engine. I think it's the same engine, actually. They're both normally aspirated, same wheel width and everything. The only difference is the weight. So it's very similar. It's kind of like these two. They're about the same. Compare it to the 1500. 1500's got a lot of power, 200 horsepower more. So we'll go ahead and buy this guy. Choose our color. So red looks good. All of these liveries look pretty good. That's like Benetton. I wish you could scroll the colors around. Yeah. Pink's kind of neat. Orange. That's like Jägermeister. Meister Jaeger. Kind of like the green. Kind of like this. It reminds me of Jag. That's pretty sharp, though. I don't know, maybe. I think maybe this one. 1 million credits. That'll burn into our credits. It's gonna take forever to get back to 20 million to buy that stupid Berlinetta. So, and you can change the front wing and the back wing and the side. So, no, not yet. So that's that for those new cars. Now we go to Europe, and the one brand here is this Ferrari. Oh, there's Polestar. I'm not buying the Polestar, by the way. I'm not gonna buy it. But it's a pretty nice for an EV. It's pretty nice. It's very, looks pretty good. Ain't gonna lie. It's a sharp looking car, very performance oriented. So, yeah. Let's go back. We'll look at it. Polestar. So it's not very expensive, so maybe we will buy it. Colors, they're all in the grayscale. Snow, white, magnesium, matte storm, I think Matte Storm probably looks the best. Or is that a matte? Yeah, that's matte. Actually, it's I like the matte those. Matte Storm. I think the magnesium matte. Yeah, we'll buy it. It's only 120 credits. I already said I wasn't buying it, and I bought it. But it's a good looking car. Polestar used to be associated with Volvo. Apparently, they helped create the brand, and then I think at some point they separated last year, I believe. As I always say, oh, Polestar's Volvo. You know, it's like I didn't know it was all electric. I thought it was like a performance brand. They were kind of like pulling the performance side of Volvo in to make it Polestar. So it's kind of like, you know, going to do their own thing, kind of like SRT was with Dodge. But I guess it was all electric, so it was a separate company altogether. So, all right. So the last brand is Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. So we add to the lineage, although we skipped over the entire generation. Well, we had the 458, which the 488 was just an evolution of the 458. But there's the 296, which is just an evolution of the 488. It's all evolution of these cars. I thought the Tribruno, this was the next in line, I think, from the 488 to the F8, and then I think the 296 is an evolution of that. So 10 colors. Rosso Corsa, which is typical. Rosso Scuderia or Corsa. Yeah, Scuderia. Purchase. 500,000 credits. It's more expensive than the 458 Group 3 car. We haven't even gotten to do any laps yet. The physics didn't change or anything either. We're all the way down here. So here's the king. The new king of Group 3 is the 296 GT3 2023. So it only took them 2 years to get it in the game from its introduction. So one color. And what color is it? One color. They don't tell you what color it is. Yeah, no, they don't. The color was here somewhere. No, it's not. Sometimes they tell you the color. Anyway, almost 3 times the price of the old car. It does have Pirelli tire stickers, which is kind of cool. Maybe they're bringing Pirelli back. We'll take a look. So, purchase. Of course, we're going to purchase. And we'll get in this car too. We're going to take a quick look at this one. So, apparently, you can change things on this car too. Again, according to Tidgeny, as I sat there and sat in my truck at work. Shh, don't tell the boss. So, if you look at the invitations are hidden. They're kind of grayed out now, but they're there. You still have the invitation, no expiration. So it's just kind of weird how they're still there. So, you know, kind of bizarre. So should we just go right into stuff, or what's left here? Not a whole lot. Go to the cafe and get our tickets. No, we'll go out. We're not gonna deal with them tickets. You guys don't want to watch that. So let's go check the tracks out and see how they are. Got my wheels on. Okay, cool. So updates. We have 2 new areas. Actually, it's 2 new places on 2 of the regions. So we have Interlagos wedged in here, but North America. So actually, I thought they wedged that in, but we already have North America. Already has Canada. Duh. So you have two events. circuit experience. So only one layout, which is another one of the few disappointments. Time trials, drift trial. In other words, I never paid attention to drift trials. Custom race. All right. So tried circuit experience and the AMG, which is kind of shocking. The AMG. I think the circuit experience for the other one is in the Ferrari. All right. So sector 1. Let's give it a shot. So there's a data logger. So look at all the guys. All of my friends have already gotten into. There's my friends. Yeah, those are my friends. Yep, ranking, friends ranking. So, yeah, Flash, Jack Balding, and Arkies. Some of the other guys. Hey, Americans, Bush, you already done it. Damn, man, you already did it. Krona. And Scott. Yep, and a bunch of the other guys. So let's go back. But nobody has a thing we can watch. So anyway, alright, let's watch. Let's go. See ya. Too far. Silver. Do you work from home? Retry. Almost. I'm kind of blowing it and retry. Lucky you. It's hard to separate work from home then, huh? Blew it! It is faster. Alright, we gotta go wave it. I gotta do one more, try one more time. We got the 15s in here somewhere. Nope. Slower. One more try and then we're off to the next sector. Bruh. Alright. Exit. Well, we may or may not come back to it. I got in the top 10. There's a lot of time there, though. There's a lot of time. I could be top 5 probably. Anyway, alright, so exit. I'm going to the next sector. Sector 2. Alright, so this looks like a lot more flat out. Yeah, we'll see. Blew it! You blew it! I guess it would be good to go through slow and figure out what the line is, how the track goes. it! Yeah, I did have one of the F1 games, and this track was on it. It was pretty fun. Dang. Dang. One more try. Shut up, Sarah. Beautiful. I mean, it's just Gran Turismo. All their tracks are beautiful. They did such a good job. I mean, the way the cameras sweep and everything, you can't beat this game. I'm sorry. There's no other game that does Gran Turismo does visually. Yeah, I mean, the car feels pretty good. I wonder what it would feel like in another game at this track, but I've got a pretty good idea. Alright, we're done. Let's get out of here. Where do we... Yeah, we're not even in a... No, we're close. We're close to the top 10. So. Full lap's going to be tricky, so... Whoa! We completely blew that. I thought we were further away. But we close on that chicane real fast. In this game, like you do in other games, let's try with one ticket traction control. Blowing it. Yeah. Did you get the power pack, Greg? Try it one more time. Okay. How do you find it? not as good. Not as good a lap. Still gold. It looks like it there's some good parts to it, the power pack, that the cars are they've put some effort into modeling the cars with certain accessories and parts, so it's kind of cool. And you do get some cars as rewards, so and they're modified. Then you can't make those modifications in the normal game. That's one thing on this. The Mercedes has such a short rev. It revs up so quick. Yeah, it's really hard. Oh, top 7. Yeah. Alright, we don't have very many left. Sector 4. What's Sector 4? Oh, it did chicane. So we'll probably be on that chicane in no time. I think the lap around here is like, what, a minute 40 something? So. Yep. We're up. Yeah, I think I don't think the Sophie AI is dang. Yeah, I think they could have made the game a little bit cheaper. I mean, they're giving you the 5 million credits, which that most people don't need. So, what's the point of it, you know? Retry. I think if you don't like online racing, it might work. But I don't think it's going to give you the... If you're going to look at it for like training or something like that, I don't think it's going to do anything for you. Because I don't think the AI is very good. I've had some good races with this Sophie 2.0, but I never I don't know that that it's much better with 3.0, aside from they put different people's names on it. So it's so funny they added this car, and I thought this car would have been like the car. And it was for a time. It's the most modern, aside from the Audi and the GT300, that the BRZ Subaru. That you'd think it would be. Oh wow, I'm not even close. Well, not far off. No, not far off at all. So yeah, Flash all the way up there at the top. Who's legit Minko? Yeah, he's pretty quick too. Some guys probably haven't done it yet. Cars, Ian's up there. Yeah, there's a lot of time here. So, but I don't think you get the benefit of wanting to get better with it against AI. They're fast-ish. They're sometimes predictable and sometimes not predictable. So, all right. So I think we got one lap time attack. Yeah, a minute 36. It's going to take a couple. Oh yeah, that's all that. Yeah, you can go easy with a really modern fast car, or you can go more difficult with older, less modified cars. I saw that with the Porsche. All right, let's give this one shot, and yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Trying to remember the track now. Blowing that. Kind of reminds me of Macau a little bit. Ah, so close. Yeah. It's nice that if you're doing a league race or something, you want some decent AI to give you an idea if you can set up an offline race to help you practice. Barely in the throttle. But you don't have traction control on, Doug. Got second gear, Doug. Mikey! Should be practicing ACC with you right now, but blew that. No, this isn't paid. This isn't the paid part. This is just normal Spec 3. There's two parts to the updates today. This is the normal 165 free update. Then there's the power pack, which you have to go on the Play Store and get. Oh yeah, physics are the same. There's no difference there. It's still, it's not bad. It's just not. It's not like Assetto Corsa, but of course it. Yeeted that corner too much. It's not ACC at all. It does a lot of good things, but they make a big deal about the AI. ACC's AI is not that great. It's not bad either. And you can really tune them to what you want. It's a nice track though. I haven't even gotten a lap yet. Barely. Gotta get gold on this before I can move on. Yeah, I mean the power pack is going to be. I don't. It's not for me either. I guess it's for people whose Gran Turismo is their only thing. I mean. Yeah, but if you still have GT7, I think you said you took it off your PlayStation. Yeah, this would be free. First, second are really hard. You gotta shift it very quickly. It revs up real quick, and you gotta shift it very, very quickly. Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, I still find myself going back to Gran Turismo. The replayability of Gran Turismo is fantastic. There's still a lot to do with it. I mean, they constantly have, you know, I like to do qualifyings for the daily races and the time trials. Whenever I race lobbies with friends, it's fun until you start to get into a really nice little battle, and then just the slightest contact and you're off like a pool ball. You just click off each other so unrealistically, and that just puts me right off. And that's one of the reasons I don't get into drinking and driving. I'll get in for one or two, and I'll be having some fun, and the next thing you know, you just get knocked off, or some of the designs of the tracks they don't work very well with the curbing and whatnot. Like, this is a real track, so the curbing is modeled after a real track. Some of the fake tracks that just don't do it right. Like Dragon Trail Seaside, it's such a cool track, and it's let down by the curbing. The curbs suck, and yeah, that's my one dig on some of the original tracks. So, but this is a lot of fun. This is a really fun track. I was not hip to this track when it was leaked. I looked at it and I was like, that looks really, really boring. But it's actually really fun, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting in races. So, yeah. So at least we got gold, so we get all gold here. That was fun. So, is the audio okay? Can you guys hear me when this replays are going on? It sounds like a little bit loud in my earphones. Yeah, we're gonna do Yas Marina next. Yeah, so that was so we got gold all there. So we're all gold. Where was my time here? Oh, so top 10. That's pretty fun. How many people have done it? Many people done it. Oh yeah, 18 people. So not bad. Not doing too horrible. 35.7. So yeah, whoa. Flash Taggart 30 got 3 seconds. My gosh, where do you get 3 seconds from? What? Flash is insane, dude. There you are, Greg. There. Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of time there. You just got to put the effort in, and then so I'm not doing it. I'm not putting the effort in. 54,000 for mileage. All bronze, all gold. Making back some of my money I already spent. So what do we start with? 17 million. 17 million, or probably up to 10. So yeah, we spent quite a few shekels. So all right, so that was that. We'll do this stuff later on my own time. All right, so off we go to Europe and the Middle East. So this is where they added it, like Brazil is in Interlagos, a little tablet down here. So they have three events. I would probably do that, except whenever you race Group 3s in these PP restricted races, it's not any fun because you'll battle, but you won't win, and you'll struggle with everything else. But we'll try circuit experience. All right, and we get this first drive of the Ferrari. I gotta make a couple liveries here on the Ferrari. So the Ferrari is one of my top cars in ACC. It's one that I really, really like. I mean, the M4 GT3 is my top favorite car, and then for GT3 cars, between the Ferrari and the McLaren, it's real close. But then somewhere in there is that Porsche Cup car, because the other Porsche, the GT3 Porsche, is really difficult to drive. So yeah, and the Lexus is up there too. But yeah, this Ferrari is very nice. The first Ferrari, the 488 GT3 Evo is also really great. So all right, let's give it a try. Where we need to be, 39.2. That's a long sector. So come into 90-degree left, and then the sweep, and then to a dog leg final left. All right. I'm assuming it's going to be front rear bias. This will understeer. Yeah, Macca's good. I have a lot of personal bests in the Macca. I don't really know this. I know this track kinda, but not. I kinda know it from Forza, but this is a different layout. Maybe I should just go slower. Just go slower. Take it a little easier. Take it a little easier. I'll get it. Go get a Guinness. Let's take it a little slower. Oh, too wide. Yeah, there's a lot of understeer. No, got gold. Mike, I'm the same way, man. I use when I would play Forza, I would use the controller. Even when I had it set up to where I could play it with the wheel, I'd use the controller. But that was Motorsport 6, I think, whatever. That was when the Xbox One. I mean, look at this. Look at the track. It's just beautiful. I mean, the crowd looks real, and they're packed. It's surprised I kept it. I think that line is where you gotta. I had one of my tires touch that line. I think the saturation's a little bit out of can there. But maybe that's the way it is in real life. That does look good. Let's see what it sounds like in the. Let's retry it again. Let's retry it, but let's retry it in the inside. Try it from the cockpit view, which we never use. Doesn't want to turn. It's kind of cool from inside the cockpit, but we'll exit. Alright, so yeah, not an insane lap, but let's move on. Sector 2. Let's see if we can go. Let's go back. Data logger. Alright, generating graph. Now let's try no replays found. Where's the load replay? Okay, so I guess maybe you can only do your replays. Yeah, I'm all kinda. I'll have to look at this later. I can understand why the offline race start. Yeah, it's that to me was the power pack should have been the offline career mode. That should have been something you could have done without being online, but because you have to be online to do any Gran Turismo Sport and this, that was always online. You had to be online all the time. And if you go offline, all you can play is Music Rally and whatever the other thing is. So it's kind of a letdown when you don't have going to happen with the missions. What's that? That's the at the top right of the home page. Yeah, stories or whatever it was. Yeah, that's kind of like lost too. All right, let's start. I don't think anybody's got any laps. Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't. Yeah, this. Actually, it's we can't displace that. You can't do anything with the driver, just cockpit view. See, you can't do anything. You can adjust it so very little. And I've already got it adjusted. So, anyway. I don't even know if I have any Guinness. Way off. I knew I just needed to brake earlier. I completely blew it. I was looking for the 100 board, and I'm like, I need to brake. I think your 150 more is what you need to brake here. That was not good. It's gold, but that wasn't good. That wasn't a good gold. Almost exactly the same. Try a little later entry. Nope, locked up. Into the ABS. I think one thing I wish they would do is change the delta. Is the just to show you. Continue. The multi-function. This right here used to be able on Gran Turismo Sport. If you went up or down on your multi-function switch, if you went up and down, it would give you the best this car has ever done at this track. So if you ever used this, if you always use the same car in like sport mode races, it will tell you what your best times are. Now, I think it has to be on everything has to be the same as far as the car and the tires. That was always a useful function, especially when you go back to the same races and you're like, oh, okay, I use this car. I always use this car. Oh, I'm really slow here now. I don't know why. What's going on? So, yeah. They didn't change that. It's kind of irritating. They haven't returned it. A little bit better. That's good enough. So, again, beautiful scenery, and it almost looks like real Ferrari at a WEC event. Feathering the throttle on that one. I think the lap here is almost 2 minutes, like a minute 55. So.
Not bad. Sector 3, it should be going underneath the hotel. That's a long sector. 50 seconds. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a long sector. Bruh.
Marbles. Stop! Bruh! Bad lines. All bad lines. At least we got gold. At least we got gold. We can move on to the final lap. Although I probably should do that again. It's all gonna come back to me when I'm doing the lap. Such a wide track. Wide. I wonder who does these laps. It has to be somebody. Because they're not. Not bad laps. There's very obtainable. Had to roll out of the throttle there. Alright, so that's gold on that. Let's give the full lap a try. Hopefully we can get the first try. Not bad. We definitely had to roll out of throttle. I was definitely could have done better there. But to be within 2/10 of Jack Balding, that's pretty good. And I'm sure he's barely trying. The dude is insanely fast. Where's Deck at? Deck's not on there yet, is he? I don't see Deck's name. He's must not. He doesn't. I don't know if he does that stuff, but look at that. Oh gosh. Jack is quick. 51. You need to do a 56. He's at a 51. He's almost. God, that kid is fast. That kid is really fast. Flash is fast. Flash is quick too. Minko, yeah, a lot of guys. Cars. I say I should, you know, aim for Ian. Let's aim for Ian. He's terrible in, terrible out of that turn. Great track. I'm really glad they added this track. This is a real surprise to me when they did this track. Blew it. You blew it. Yeah, and I think in Group 2s, get kind of lost. It's a big track. I mean, it's a 2-minute lap. This car is going to be, it's going to be one makes in the daily races. Everybody's going to want to run their Max Verstappen liveries. Okay. Oof, that's a stressful. That's a stressful one. I didn't even wear my gloves, but at least we got gold. Yay, got gold. Watch the lap. Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm very surprised and very happy this track is here. I mean, I would have. There's quite a few tracks I'd like that aren't in other games that I have. Portimao would be really, really cool. Road America. Let's talk about American tracks. Road America would be a nice one to have. It's a big track, a lot of layouts. Surprised they only have one layout for this track, but we take what we can get. Maybe they'll add it later, like they did with a lot of the games on Gran Turismo. Look, Catalunya and Nürburgring. There's two they added a lot of layouts to, and but it flows really nice once you get to know the layout of it. It's Mugello would be another great one. Have that on a set of Corsa, but it's because of that, they do have some. They still have some cars that Gran Turismo don't have. They still have the 488 out there in that game. So that's a great track. It's a wonderful track. It's got a couple layouts, but that would be an amazing track. Imola's another beautiful track. That's a lot of the Japanese tracks. Motegi. Why can't we have no? I haven't tried that. We haven't. Haven't done a lot, Mikey, since you joined on. So this is all of the driving. You've watched all of the driving, I think. But Motegi, I thought we were going to get Motegi. I'm still hoping for Motegi because it's a lovely track. Had that in a couple motorcycle racing games, and I think it's in one or two racing games. I think it was in Gran Turismo at one point. Almost lost it there. That was really lost a lot of time there. I thought I was going to get clicked for track limits, and that right at the end of the lap. So that's a good lap. Got me gold. Get me in the top 10. Right behind Greg, just behind him. So yeah, easily 53s. Most of the guys we know should be in the 53s. So that's good. What's the world record right now? Top 10, 49. Killing Demont. Was it Killing De Bruyne? Nobody we know. Nobody we know. A lot of guys, they've been on this game all day. A lot of these Europeans. So, yeah. There's Boomer. Vic, what is going on? Yeah, this is. You missed out on a time trial. They just finished this time trial, and it was something you might have been interested in. 296 is very nice. It's very nice, beautiful car. It's going to be a very popular car with the people that like the Ferraris. So we got all gold. Take another 1.2 mil. But they had what is it? They had the Dodge Charger at the little short speedway. So it was pretty crazy. It's a crazy lap. What is it? North. What is it? It's a speedway here. Northern Isle. They had it at Northern Isle with the Dodge, the road car, just a regular road car. That was crazy. It's like 18-second lap, and you're on comfort soft tires, so you're on a really slidey tire. It was nuts. I surprisingly got myself just into the 2 million credit gold time somehow. I don't know how. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve was really nice, very fun track. Yeah, let's go to GT Auto. There's nothing we can do that, so we're going to start looking at some of the cars and what you can do to them. I'm not going to wide body any of these cars because I don't feel like spending that much money on them. There are some custom parts to this because this is now in an Evo state, and I think maybe they added the Evo parts. So So yeah, I think these are the Evo parts. A little bit bigger uh, front dive planes, canards. Um, a little bit different. So I think um, we just see the duct there. So yeah, it's a little different. They didn't have the fog lights. That's not been added, which would have been cool. Maybe they're there somewhere. Um, so it's a few options you can do. Not cheap. Side. You can add the paneling, which is cool. Hmm. Ian, what's up, my friend? You got some quick times in some of these time trials. Oh, so look at that. So this is really cool. This is really, really cool. So they have the number panels and the position markers, and then they have the WEC position markers. Now, I wonder if they really work, if it will actually say what your position is. That would be super cool. So that's cheap too. Only 6,000 credits for that. That's pretty cool. We'll just go ahead and buy them because come back. Come back side, and we're gonna buy this too. Yeah, we're gonna buy that one too. And front, we'll just go ahead and buy the fronts. Dang it, we're gonna buy all the parts. Rear, there. I thought there was a wing. Rear, oh wait, rear. Yeah, there's a wing. So it's a slightly different wing and a slightly different rear diffuser, which is kind of I don't know. I think this is all the Evo parts. So, um, I don't know. Uh, I'm gonna go with B. This is like I think this is the Evo package. This is basically what they have out now. Other parts, front grille. So this is probably where you can. Yep, bingo. Yeah, that's super cool. That is super cool. You basically have the endurance car. That's really really cool. I'm very impressed with that. Now, I will say that that is great. So I wish they would have done that like they did with the AMG, the new AMG, the 2021. I wish they'd have done that with the M6 because they have the endurance model and the sprint model. So you have to make two different liveries. So if you wanted, you have to make two separate liveries. You're going to do the exact same thing, which is very time consuming if you're doing a really detailed car. It would have been great if they would have just had the M6 and they would have added those parts that the front and the wing, because the only difference between these two cars is the fog lights and the front fender vents, wheel well vents. There's a couple other tiny changes because the endurance model is based off of the real Walkenhorst Nürburgring car. So the radio arrays and stuff on the roof are replicating that. It would have been cool because it would have made it a lot easier for livery creators to just do it that way and be done. So yeah, I want to do check one. Well, I can't really check one thing. Let's just create design. Let's just see what the tire stickers are. Race options of tire stickers. That's always gets me. So you have Dunlop, the factory. So they don't have Pirelli, so you can do all the. They still have Michelin's, all the other tires here. But you have to go back to the factories, which is fine. You have the two Dunlops. This is the original, and then the new Dunlops. So okay, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Close. Yeah, close. All right. Now we're gonna check a couple other cars. So that's really cool. I'm very happy they did that with the Ferrari. Let's go back to some other cars now. Let's go back and check out a few of the other ones. Some of them are going to have the usual front, side, and rear stuff, and some others aren't going to have that. So, yeah, the Dunlop, the new Dunlop stickers look pretty cool.
So let's look at the car. This is the interior modeling, which looks like the real freaking car. I mean, so yeah, I'm really happy with this car. I'm glad they added it. Um, now if they could just add the rest of the cars that dang it, I always do that. The Aston needs to be updated, and it's funny too because they added the real car alongside the race car. They just added the real Aston, which is a slightly older version. It's a little bit newer version. They didn't add the race car. That would have been cool. And they did the same thing with the Corvette. They added the road car. They could have added the race car at the same time. I think there's one other car they did that too, but maybe I'm wrong. So change car. All right. Doop doop boop boop. Uh, date acquired. Okay, so let's go to this one. Sound. Okay. Alright, let's go check out what they can do this. The car, the 296 is a very muffled car. It's not the greatest for sound, but I do think a set of course competition does the sounds so much better. They're really good. I think their sampling is really good. So custom parts front. I want to say you have several wings. I thought you only had one wing, but you have two, so that's kind of cool. So you have the Benetton nose, and then you have I don't know what that would be called. This stock one. So that's pretty cool. Welcome viewers, welcome. Eight in eight in. That's nice. So we're gonna go with the Benetton nose. So the side pods. This is a lot like the 3500A. You can change it. It's got a little less hump, big hump, smooth, and a little more humpy. So, but a little more humpy. So that's pretty cool. The short side pods and the long side pods. So I don't really see a whole lot with that. We'll probably go with this. Just buy this, so it looks correct. Yeah. Boomer has made the transition to iRacing. You should get LMU right now. It's super cheap. Go on Instant Gaming, and it's like nothing. It's like free, like less than $20 for LMU. There's probably some DLC you'd have to buy, but I would get it just two additional wings. So standard parts doesn't have the little parts in the middle, and then this one's more square, and there's an extra beam across. So depending on what you're trying to replicate. And so this is the rear, but they don't have the wing, and the side is different. So we just go ahead and buy the other one. So we have all of them. I mean, I don't have any use for these credits, and that's it. And I think the wheels will probably be the same way. Let's just see what the tires look like. I'm sure LMU looks really good. I mean, you're really limited with it. Well, you're not really limited. You have GT3 cars, and you have hypercars, which are super hard to drive. But then you do have LMP2s, so you do have the P2s in that game. And I think the P3s, actually, because they are adding ELMS and WEC, and then I think that is what LMU is based off. Is the World Endurance Championship, but they're adding ELMS, and I believe that adds the P3s. So, oh, you did? And they just had a big update too. So you need to do some streaming on that. Maybe between your iRacing gigs. So race options, and then we always go stickers. So yeah, they have just the same stickers as the A. So the Dunlops, obviously Bridgestones. So Dunlop, they should have the classic Dunlops because those were used in the races. They should use classic stickers, like just the classic Michelin sticker, not this modern one. The Firestones, Goodyears, they need Goodyears with white letter and yellow letters. So that's a miss. That's a miss. It's a totally horrible update, and can't get tire stickers right. For close, yes, close. They can't get tire stickers right, man. They just throw this game in the trash. So yeah, I'm rambling on. It's a long stream. There's a lot of cars. 8 cars. That's insane. I mean, I can't remember the last time I had 8 cars. It's been a long time in Gran Turismo Sport days. We have a lot of liveries to make. Ferrari's gonna be my first livery. I have to do a Spirit of Race, British GT livery. That's a must. It's one of the few to do that in sport so far. It's not very complicated livery either. So what do we add? Okay, we can add. We look at the E-Pace, E-Space, F1. You can't really do anything to this car, so there's really no reason to look at it there. But you can listen to the engine. You look at it, all carbon fibery. That's a crazy engine note. Alright, let's listen to the GT3 again. What, the Renault? Yeah, that was a one-off kind of goofy thing that they did back in the day. So what, the E-Pace? Yeah. There's a time trial. I'll do the time. I'll try goof around the time trial. I'm gonna all right. FTO. FTO, you can wide body it and do a whole bunch of stuff to it. This has a lot of parts too, and I don't know what I'll do with this one. Yeah, sub to Boomer. He's only got like 100 people on his channel. He needs to grow his channel. So okay, so here we go. Standard parts. Big old shoe bill thing on the big old platypus nose, and then a sad face, a guppy mouth. It's like a channel cat. Okay, and that's that. And then the side. So, see how the car moves around when you do put stuff on it. So it got those parts. Rear. It's got this parts. And you can see it takes away a lot of stuff. It's the lock and the radio antenna. And the wings. Different wings. Standard wing. No wing. Looks wing, big old wing, and then you use standard custom wing stuff you can do. That's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Does it? You've been to races where the 296s race. You've been to the IMSA races, so it probably I don't think Gran Turismo does a poor job of sampling sounds either. I mean, they model these cars right. They ain't gonna screw it up on the modeling of the sound clips. So what? He wants to keep cars over here? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so that was the custom parts, and then the racing items. That's usual stuff. Other parts, license plate, front grille. You can take the badge off. And then, of course, the license plate. You can always take the license plates off. It looks like a Supra from the front end. It looks like, I mean, it looks like you could just probably replace that with Supra headlights, because it looks like Supra headlights. And light bulbs, of course, these are light bulbs. And that's it. we'll do some of that later. Yeah, JD just jumps on and chats in yours. You can hear me in the background. So, yeah, his computer, that beast of a computer, doesn't seem to get along with ACC very well. I mean, iRacing. So he needs to get on LMU. He can drive the Pug around. You know he wants to. So all he wants to do is drive that. Okay, let's get to the Panda. Look, looks like a Yugo. It sounds like a busted vacuum cleaner. It looks like that has to be the ugliest interior in Gran Turismo. I mean, what is this car? What is this? It's like it's a Yugo. It's between a Yugo and a Dodge Omni. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, he couldn't drive it, Suzuka, could he? He couldn't even get in the race. There's not a lot to do with this Panda. Custom parts are pretty limited. I mean, well, it's kind of neat, kind of okay. A little rally. I guess people who would drive this might have been driving unimproved roads. Okay, that's mud flaps and a roof rack. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and put those on there. We'll do this too. We'll put that on there. Rear. No, we'll keep this the way it is. You gotta have a windshield wiper. Now, sometimes when you wide body these, you can put like stuff on. You can put like something really big on the back. There's this little goofy winglet thing. Guess that would help with airflow over the. So when you mostly do when you did GT3 for Suzuka, and most of the time you guys do LMP2s, don't you? And some Group 4s. I think most of the time GT4 you guys do for yourself, like just by yourself. Tow hooks. Roll cage. Yeah, you need a roll cage in this car. Hood pin. Other parts. So this is where it gets crazy. Don't worry about the front grille. Oh, you can close the front grille off. Well, that kind of looks meh. Alright. I wonder if you can do an engine swap on it. Let's look and see if you can do an engine swap. Yeah, I think I watched quite a bit of that Suzuka race just in the background. I watched a lot of it. I didn't chat a lot. Let's see if you can put an engine swap in it. I'm sure you can put the, what is this? This is a Fiat. So when the Fiat's got it, no, I don't want to go here. I want to go back. Dang it. Forget. It's just kind of clunky the way you can do stuff. Nope, no engine swaps. And remember, if you're going to do wide body, you do it first, and then you go buy your stuff. Yeah, those prototypes, it can be tricky to drive. From what I've seen from you guys and what I've seen from other people, the prototypes can be a handful and hard to adjust to, especially when you're I'm sorry, reading something else. When you're coming from GT cars, which most of us are coming from GT cars. So there's the mines. I think you can do some stuff to this thing. Beautiful car. Look at this thing. And they did a tire model adjustment, didn't they? Because they're on the Michelin tire model on iRacing. And I think you got tire warmer issues too. Some cars tire warmer, some don't. So, and this car, let's use the green carbon fiber. That's a Mines thing. They use green carbon on all their stuff. It's got like green tint to it. It's really cool. Little details, little tiny details. Oh It's GT Auto. A few things you can do this car with the parts, custom parts. Take the canards off, and then it's a complete different front. Too bad you can't put the canards back on with this front. I think that's a Nismo part. That is. So that's kind of neat. Takes some badging away, all the stickers and stuff. Sides. Get a little skirt. No skirt. No skirt, no badge. No skirt, no badge. Badge. Okay. And you've got special Vogue wheels, I think. Yeah. Rear. Under tray. Little under, no badge. Under tray. Under tray. Badge. So that's it. And wang. So you got wingless. So there's a stock wing. That's like a Nismo wing. And takes away the antenna. And you got a little duckbill thingy with no antenna. So stock, deck lid, spoiler, antenna. So, and then you got the standard one. So lots of adds and deletes. So basically that's what you're doing. You're just deleting everything and you're deleting two things. This is back and forth. Yeah. Racing items. No, we aren't going to do that because that's all the same stuff. GT Auto. Front grille. So, what's it do? It's a different badge? Yeah, it's a different badge. No badge, and it's a slightly different badge. Yeah. What's it doing here? Looks like nothing. Somebody's doing something on the back? Standard part. I think it's a different badge. Yeah, there's a different. You have to zoom in on it. It's just like it's chrome and in black. It's like a surround to it. Tiny baby, tiny little details. Alright. We'll drive that Renault minivan. It's a time trial. So we got one more car, I think, to look at. That's the Ferrari, I think. Oh, the Polestar. We'll look at the Ferrari next. I think there's a lot you could. There's same things you can do to this car. Listen to that turbocharged V6. Now, if you're a YouTube connoisseur like myself, Matt Armstrong, he's a Brit who does. He buys crashed cars and rebuilds them, and he buys them all at auction, and then he rebuilds them to as close to factory as he can get. 100% is what he shoots for, and he just got 296 GTB. I think it was wrecked in Greece. I think it's wrecked in the Mediterranean somewhere, and he brought it back. So he's got it in his shop in England, and he just started putting it back together. So interesting because this car has a hybrid in it. It's got a battery and a hybrid generator. It doesn't have a starter apparently. It's got an electric motor between the transaxle and the engine, and so it uses that to spin the motor to start it. So it's kind of interesting, but it's a really neat car. So that was that. All right, let's go see what we can do to it. Yeah, check out Matt Armstrong on YouTube. He's got 2 channels. And one thing he's never done, I don't think he's ever done an American car. He tried to get it for Ford GT, the newest one, but I don't think that he was able to get that. It was too expensive, or just so okay. Standard parts, little lippy thing, and then pretty big splitter thing, and looks kind of ugly actually. Side, different rocker cover, and then a bigger, scoopier one. I think the car looks better just stock. Rear, surround, carbon surround. So yeah, this is like some kind of Liberty Walk body kit on it. Some kind of weird Pandem body kit on it. And a wing, little ducky bill thing, big old goofy looking wing. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of this. That's okay. That's very understated. This car's beautiful. I don't know why you would put anything on it. I don't really think I'd change the wheels. The wheels? It's a whole car, the whole package for this car is just beautiful. It's a beautiful car. So I don't know why you would mess any of that stuff up. So racing items, this usual stuff, other parts, front grille. Okay, so you can add. Oh, it's the cameras, and little extra scoops for brake ducts. You can take off the blind spot monitoring and the cameras for the front end. So just a little extra modification. It's a lot more things you can do to these cars than you could do before. And this doesn't have a front license plate, does it? Yeah, no Ferrari should have a front license plate. So that's that for the Ferrari. And we got one more car to look at, and then we'll do the try the time trial in that F1 minivan. And then that'll be it. We'll wrap the stream up. I appreciate everybody who's stopping in and taking a look at my goofiness, my rambling on and not able to. That's the engine note. That was it. Okay. It looks like a really nice car, honestly. It does look like a nice car. It's just a shame it's just got battery in it. Look at that. It's a glass roof. Alright. Let's go see what we can do to it. See how we can maul it. So. And yeah, we put on for a little bit. Okay, custom parts, front. A little splitter. It's just a standard Gran Turismo fare right here. This is all usual stuff they do. Little carbon lip. Alright, sides, little carbon rocker panels, skirts, you gonna call them. Rear, little diffuser thingy. That don't look too bad. It's hard to see. Wing, little lippy thing. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look too bad. That looks stupid. So, yeah. Not a bad looking car. Racing items. Yeah, nothing really you care about there. License plate. Let's even take that off. Does it look any better? Yeah. It does look better without a license plate. Always does. I don't know that I'll ever use this car, but I can't stand front license plates. Alright, I think that was the last car. And then we're going to jump in the time trial and see how horrible I can do on it. This car is going to be bonkers. I can't remember where the time trial is at. Yeah, up here. Let's try this time trial. We could try the Polestar time trial too, just for fun. I'll go there. It'll be a monetization issue. Alright, here we go. Yas Marina. Ooh boy. Select from garage. We want to do some. Oh, nope. What's wrong? Racing tires. Ooh. Alright. I don't know why they would do that, but instead of buy tires, I didn't want to. Alright. Alright, Mikey, this is for you. If you're still there, I'm sure you are. Alright, so let's see. Guys are hiding their lap times up. Alright, so let's just start.
Invalid. This thing needs brake balance. Let off the brakes, which killed me. This thing's nuts. Waiting for him to add a Jeep Trackhawk. Was it a Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk? I mean, so they're gonna add really goofy cars. The GMC Cyclone or Typhoon. Thing sounds like angry bees. Alright, that's about as good as I can do. This thing's it's like a nitro RC car, yeah. Alright, well, 53-1. Now, if I didn't goof up, I definitely could knock a lot of time off that. That's not great time. Yeah, not great at all. I mean, it would barely be south of silver, so I need to dump a bunch of time, which is just coming down to get used to the car. It needs brake balance, so that would be really nice. I didn't have a lap to compare, so yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Let me try the other one, which is this guy. We'll try it. See how it goes. Of course you can have my kidney. I'll proceed. You can take my kidney right now. We'll select from garage. Cool. I'll use my car. I'm trying to drive my car. I just want to try to drive my car. Chat. All right. We're gonna chase somebody. Let's just chase Rob's right. 50. Let's just Who can we chase? Who's somebody in their 50s? Some kind of 50 here. Manny Rodri. We'll chase Manny Rodri. Now, since this is an electric car, you don't shift, you just steer and brake. So let's try. Let's see if we can get something decent. Since we're pretty decent here. That's the thing with these cars, they are really heavy. But the Polestar is supposed to be one of the really nice performance electrics. I'm already looking for the shifter. Let off the brakes. Let off the brakes. Tree try. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the electric car. Let's put me to sleep. I don't know that I'll even be able to get a lap. You know the car that the Volkswagen IDR? They used that car one time for a time trial, and that was it. And that car is stupid fast. Oh yeah, this is like you really, you gotta be conscious of your turning point. I already lost viewers from the electric car. They get up and go. If you want to know anything, don't ever try to race a Tesla, no matter what kind of car you're in. It sounds like it's